Hello, my name is Alice in Wonderland. I am the self-proclaimed priestess of Wonderland, where I feel that I have learned to bridge the gap between my own imagination, spirituality, and the mundane world. Follow me down the rabbit hole to explore all things metaphysical. These weekly moon update videos are uploaded every Sunday to let you know what is going on with the moon energy for that week and how you can learn to compare it to your own personal cycle. To give you an opportunity to follow along with your planner or journal, to get ready for the week Wonderland style by following the moon and exploring how that makes us feel and how to navigate these feelings to make the most of your energy level and how to harness the energy of the moon as well. So I'm going to leave you with future Allison. Please like and subscribe so that you can be notified when I upload new magical videos sporadically. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side of the looking glass. Hello! And welcome to the week of November 21st through the 27th weekly moon update. I have so much to tell you. I have a list. Hopefully I don't forget anything. If you haven't noticed already, the big secret that I was talking about last week was that the planners came a month early. So this is really exciting news, but it meant that I had to switch gears because I was planning on working on all the tarot readings and the birth charts to go along with your Kickstarter packages. But because I was so excited to get the planners out to you, I had to kind of pause on that and switch into packing and shipping mode. So now that that is already done and taken care of, if you ordered a hard copy of the planner, you should receive it soon if you haven't already. Now that that is all shipped and taken care of, I can go back to working on your readings. Some of you lucked out because I had already started on your reading before, so you've already received it and you've already received your planner. However, the rest of you had to be put on pause, but I'm now getting back into fulfilling those as well. So now I think you're really going to be receiving everything sooner than later because we were expecting December. It's probably still going to be like the first week of December that I finish them, but I like the order of this better because I think it's going to be good for you to have your planner while you are listening to either your birth chart reading, because you can kind of jot things down in the zodiac information in your planner that maybe you want to focus on, pay attention to, or explore a little bit in regards to your personal chart. So it's good that you have your planner with you when you're able to watch that video. And same thing with the tarot or the birthday tarot readings, because I mean, that's just a fancy name for a yearly spread. So basically, it's a year-long tarot reading. So you can mark those dates and times and affirmations down in your planner. So it's good that you have your hard copy already. The digital planners are on their way to you. I'm still doing kind of a couple little tests on it. So if you're waiting on your digital copy, those will be coming soon. The problem is my iPad is not compatible with GoodNotes or any of those like note-taking apps. So I'm waiting to hear feedback. By the time this is released, I've probably already heard feedback, but I'm waiting to hear feedback just to make sure if I need to change anything, tweak anything for the people that were able to test it out for me. So don't worry, it's on. If you haven't received it, it's on its way to you probably by the time that I air this video. Okay, we talked about the surprise, we talked about birth charts, tarot readings, merch is here. I don't know why it took me so long to get this out to you, but I wanted just like a regular old blank notebook to go along with the planner. So that is available in the merch store, and there's also t-shirts and stickers and stuff like that. So that's exciting. That will be linked in the description below. The print on demand option, I'm technically going to release it on November 23rd, which is Wednesday. However, I think I'm gonna link it below, just so that you know where to go when you need to order. I'm still not sure if I'm going to have it available on Amazon or not. While I think that would be a really good option for like marketing and stuff, I'm worried that I'm going to lose money on Amazon because the publishing company kind of warned me about that. But anyways, that's technical stuff you don't need to worry about. So right now there's a print on demand option going through the publishing company, which will be through my website. And the digital copy is available to purchase as well. So many exciting things. The planner is here. We're getting ready. I think it's actually nice that we have the planner for a Sagittarius new moon, because you're able to reflect on this year and look into 2023 and see where you want to point your arrow with the Sagittarius new moon. What direction are you heading in? What adventures do you want to go on? But anyways, that's news. Let's get into the weekly update. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I hope that you're able to grab a cozy beverage with me. And since we're meeting in the evening, there's nothing wrong with grabbing an adult beverage either. Whatever you want to do that makes you feel cozy, comfortable, so that we can start our week off with intention. All right, friends, take a seat with me, get cozy and comfortable, grab your favorite pen, your favorite stickers, your washi tape. I hope you have a cozy beverage to join with me. Today I'm using a pencil because we've got quite a lot to be shading since we're on a new moon week. I'm using this Carolina Tiger Rescue pen. I'm really excited about it because it's a color changing pencil. It's supposed to change colors when the heat from your hand warms it up, but of course my heat is still broken, so it's not actually working very well because my hands are so cold. But let's see. So I'm going backwards from the new moon, and we're shading almost everything on the right half of the moon and just leaving a little tiny sliver of a crescent white on the left-hand side because the moon is waning. So after we get past the new moon on Wednesday, it's going to start waxing and increasing. So you're basically doing the opposite and shading in almost the entire left half and leaving the right white crescent on the right, because when the moon is waxing, the light is right. So the remainder of the week is a waxing crescent moon, and then next week we have a first quarter. So you're kind of increasing that white crescent to be almost to the half. And then I'm really trying to warm up this pencil for you so that you can see it change colors, but it's not working out well. You can see the little paw prints turned pink, whereas they were kind of purple before. So that is my fun color changing pencil. Hooray! It's the little things in life that make me happy. Hello! I had coffee today, can you tell? This is why I don't drink coffee, because when I do, it's really fun. Okay, but let's focus. Focus on the energy of this week. It's a new moon week. You might not have energy. You might need to drink an extra cup of coffee because energy is low, energy is decreasing, at least for the beginning of the week. Let's see what chakra we want to focus on. So the Monday and Tuesday we have a waning crescent moon, and then Wednesday we have the new moon, and then Thursday through Sunday we have a waxing crescent moon. What chakra should we focus on for this new moon week? inspired innovation. You have the ability to resolve tides of envy and fear with stability. You are courageous, enthusiastic, creating what needs to become in order to move forward with your life. Your energy is inspired and activated by your innovative drive, and in turn, you inspire and motivate others to achieve their fullest potential. Oh, you are a beacon of light and possibility. What new ideas are coming to you, and how can you bring them into being? Revel in this moment of inspiration and let it help you birth new beauty into the world. This is a sacral chakra stone. The crystal is goldstone, and the herb is cinnamon. I should have put cinnamon in my coffee this morning. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is a really wonderful card for a Sagittarius new moon because, like I was saying earlier, we are kind of like smoldering that fire, like kind of letting it like build and grow and expand within us. However, we're approaching the winter season, so we want to be hibernating. So this is like a germination, gestation, but like keep that fire going, keep that inspiration going, and allow it to build and grow and expand so that you're able to like build that momentum and like shoot off in the direction of your dreams. I've chosen to do the Shaman Stream Oracle deck for today. I guess even though we can't listen to the solfeggio frequency, there's no reason why we can't talk about it. The sacral chakra is 417 hertz. So that's a really great frequency to listen to if you're painting or drawing or coloring or trying to stimulate that creative inspiration. And the mantra is VAM, V-A-M. Okay, so I went and got some water to calm down. The main reason I'm drinking or was drinking coffee today is because our heat is still broken and I'm trying to stay warm. And you guys know I'm not a hot beverage kind of person, so I've got just regular water now. Okay, let's jump into this week. Monday, tomorrow, we're starting off with Libra and then transitioning into Scorpio. So if you want to tap into some air energy, do it in the morning because around noon we move into Scorpio. So Scorpio, perfect timing for me to put my hood up. Scorpio is dark and mysterious and brings things from the subconscious to the surface. It's water energy also, so it's emotional, but if we learn to like flow and move just like water, it won't feel so overwhelming and emotional. So I personally, unless I'm like able to get something done Monday morning, I'm not gonna plan anything like that needs me to be like on time or like a deadline or mundane, boring stuff. I don't plan on any water day to do anything like that. On water days, I might journal or play with my tarot cards, do some divination, meditate, yoga, gentle movement so that you're like moving but in flow and allowing things to like flow and circulate through you. Especially this close to the dark moon because we had a Scorpio new moon last month. That is the sign that is carrying us into the new moon energy and then we'll switch into Sagittarius for the new moon. And so Monday afternoon, Tuesday, all day Tuesday, and half of Wednesday up until 3 p.m. we'll move into Sagittarius. So if you are planning new moon ceremony or just like some new moon journaling time, meditation, reflection, I would probably wait and do it Wednesday evening or even Thursday evening we move into Sagittarius on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. And then the moon is new around 6 o'clock, 5:57 p.m. So we're only in Sagittarius for a couple hours by the time we get to the new moon. So I would probably plan something Wednesday evening or Thursday evening if that works better with your schedule. I don't know. This week feels kind of like an unproductive week. I think this would be a really good time to start reflecting in your planner, in your journal. It just doesn't feel very productive for me. So hopefully you got things taken care of over the weekend. You've got your meal prepping done. You've got all of the major to-dos that you need to get done. Because this really just feels like an unproductive week. Even though Sagittarius is a fire sign, it's more of a I don't know, it's kind of the least active of the fire signs compared to Leo, and Aries is the most active. Leo is kind of activating. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Sagittarius or Leo is more activating and as far as fire goes? Let me know in the comments below. Because right when I said that, I was like, well, Leo can be really lazy sometimes though. So, and centaurs are on the move. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. So in the planner, we are focusing on telling a story. What adventures do you want to go on? What's your bucket list? I know everybody's had a different timeline in regards to the pandemic and when they started feeling like they wanted to get out and do things. I'm kind of not feeling that until now. So I might be a little bit late in the game, but I'm considering traveling in 2023, and it hasn't been a pandemic thing, it's been a financial thing. So my goals for 2023 are to save so that I'm able to travel, so that I can see my family who I haven't seen in 3 years. So it hasn't happened in a couple years because we haven't been able to afford to. So I'm really going to try to save so that I can travel hopefully next summer. And what are you aspiring to do next year? I have strict deadlines for the planner so that I'm not always scrambling at the last minute. So those are really big things that I'm adding in there. And then for the full moon, we're going to be reflecting on, or kind of self-evaluating, tallying up hey, what's my most active time of year? What's my most active sign? So it's good that I was mentioning which fire sign do you find the most active? Because that's what we'll be doing on the full moon. So, new moon energy, I would recommend Wednesday or Thursday evening for your new moon rituals. Then, when are we switching? 4:18 p.m. Friday. So this is going to feel like a really long Sagittarius sign because we've got half of Wednesday, all of Thursday, and half of Friday. So it seems like we have a lot. It always feels different when we have more daylight hours in that sign. Because then we'll switch into Capricorn. Capricorn energy is going to bring us back down to the earth if we've been kind of floating around in fiery excitement land. That is Sagittarius. Oh, I can't wait to go on this adventure, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to save up for that. Capricorn is okay, let's be realistic about this. Let's figure out how are you actually going to go on all of these adventures. Let's make the plans. Stockpile the things that you will need for your adventures. Pack the bag. Pack the chariot. And we'll be in that energy Friday afternoon, all day Saturday, and most of Sunday as well, because we won't move into Aquarius until 5:07 p.m. on Sunday. And Aquarius energy is going to take that structure and that foundation that Capricorn has built and shift and change the things that need to be shifted and changed, because Aquarius is open to new ideas and new ways of being. So we kind we definitely, we have all of the elements represented this week, but it's kind of bookend by air. So Monday morning, Libra is like balance kind of energy. And then at the end of the week, we have Aquarius, which is like pivoting kind of energy. So this week is kind of bookend by the air element. And then we are flowing through water with Scorpio. So how can you like bend and shift and go with the flow with whatever you encounter during your day? And then Sagittarius is going to ignite a spark and some fire and like inspiration. And Capricorn is bringing us back down to earth and like how do we build this solid foundation so that we can build on top of it. And then back to air again. So, but for the most part, we'll be water, flow, fire, action, and earth, grounded stability. Speaking of adventures, we have Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. See, I was really feeling like we're not really getting things done this week. It just feels like all right, let's see what happens kind of energy. And that's the thing about Sagittarius season 2 is that it's not necessarily about taking action on things. It's about like figuring out, getting to the core of it, and making sure that that fire has the fuel and the power and the stamina that it needs to get to whatever your goal is. So let's see what the Drifter card says. The Drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and your ordinary routine to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the Drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It's not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear as you leave port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you are destined to go. But be sure that you do have a compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free, even on your own beliefs and preconceptions. Few appreciate the energy of the Drifter. Here you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands that others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting nowhere. Your laziness, and it's laziness in quotation marks, your laziness is not underappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without your having to search for it, by simply being instead of frantic doing. Even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout, call it back home regularly to deliver news from the cosmos. The Drifter helps you find what you are looking for, even when you didn't think you were seeking anything. This is the most perfect energy for a Sagittarius new moon week, in combination with the inspired innovation. This is like, I feel like I'm not putting the words to it accurately, but I just see like coals are smoldering. Like, have you ever like had a fire pit or a campfire outside and it's time to go back in for the night or go to bed for the night, and like the coals almost seem hotter than the fire does, and they're just like glowing and shimmering, and they're putting off this immense heat, but there's actually no flame to it. Like, that's the vision that I'm seeing of just like allowing that desire and that like inspired innovation to like smolder a little bit before you're actually like taking action on it or setting it ablaze. Very cool energy for this week. I'm I am getting my 2023 and my 2022 mixed up. Um, I think in the 2023 planner, we are writing a story and telling an adventure, going on adventure. But this this new moon is uh, making a list of the adventures that you want to go on, not necessarily telling the tale. Share your bucket list with us in the group if you feel called to. And you don't put too much thought into it. Just kind of like let your brain dump onto the page, and it doesn't necessarily, don't let your thoughts get in the way of like, oh well, that's never going to happen, or I can't do that, or I don't have time to do that, I don't have money to do that, blah 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 blah. Just let it flow, and as if there were no limitations, as if there was not a time limit, not a financial limit, as if just like what do you want to experience in your life, specifically in 2023. I think that's everything. Be checking your emails. I don't know if I mentioned this with the announcements. Like, I'm still waiting to hear from 2 people. I need your address so that I can ship you your planner, and I also need your birthday information so that I can get started on your reading. I'm worried that maybe there's something wrong with the email address that you listed on Kickstarter, because I'm just not hearing back from you. And check your junk boxes. And I'm worried that you're not going to get your planner. You paid for it, and you paid good money for it. It was not cheap to print this. I know. Please check your email or reach out to me if for whatever reason you're not receiving the emails, because you're on the list. You paid for it. Like, um, I want to send you your planner. So have a good new moon week. We'll see you Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday on Twitch. And have a good week.